You're talking about God in simplicity. My. Okay, now, and that's what we're going to be talking about here just for a few minutes. God in simplicity. Then revealing himself in the same. And this is the first series of the messages when Brother Branham came back to Jeffersonville to preach the seals. So, I was looking at this the other day and I said, my goodness, this is just so simple. And they've done this like they've done everything else. So let's read here. God hiding himself in simplicity there in Jeffersonville, 63. Now he said, I'm going to hurt here just a little bit now. So evidently he's going to say something that most people maybe have never thought about. But I don't mean it. See, for the next few minutes, see, just a minute too, but so that you'll be sure to understand, look, why? Them men who walk with Christ, why does the scriptures first say that Elias must come? And they were John's own converts and didn't even know him. Why did the scriptures say the teachers, can you see what I mean? Why does the scripture say that Elias must first come? The disciples walked with him. Why does the scripture say that he must first come before these things and restore all things? How did he did to about a half a dozen. And that's all that was there, see? That's all that was supposed to receive it. And he's talking about John the Baptist now. That was what was ordained to see it. Jesus said he's already come and you didn't know it. But he done just what the scriptures said he would do. He restored them, you all. He said that received me and believed on me. He done exactly what the scriptures said he would do. And they did to him what the scripture said they would do. He's already come and you didn't know it. Are you, so he said all this to lay a groundwork. And he said, are you ready? I want to shock you a little bit. The rapture will be the same way. You mean he's already come and they didn't know it? That's what I got out of this. Look, he come and done what he was supposed to, and they did, and they were saying, well, when's this scripture going? He said, it's already. He's already come, done what he was supposed to do, and they done what they were supposed to do. And y'all didn't even know it. And he says, now, I want to shock you a little bit. God, remember, he said, I'm going to hurt you just a little bit. The rapture will be the same way. Well, that ain't the rapture they're talking about in this day and age. My goodness. The rapture they're talking about is a million miles from that. Because they're talking like everybody's going to know it. There's going to be shoes laying everywhere, and there's going to be buses that's crashing and airplanes that fell out of the sky because the pilot, he was a Christian and he got zapped away. Now, the rapture will be the same way. He come and they didn't know it. Now listen to what he said now. He said, it'll be so simple. No doubt, it'll be likewise till the rapture will come one of these days and nobody will know nothing about it. So it's going to come one, and then nobody's going to know nothing about it. Now he says, don't give up now, but study just a minute. I'm sure enough closing. The rapture will come in such a simple way till the judgments will fall. And they'll see the Son of Man. They'll say, wasn't he supposed to have such and such? And wasn't there supposed to be an Elias sent to us? And wasn't there supposed to be a rapture? And Jesus will say, it's already happened and you didn't know it. God in simplicity see. See, understand. But no, they never understood. They didn't rightly divide the word of truth. They had it all fixed up. He said, now, this week, and he's talking about because he's met the angels, they sent him back to open these seals, and he makes a statement. He said, now this week we're going to get in some awful deep teachings on the Word. Now notice the rapture will be so few go in that rapture. It'll not be. Now see how the teachers has got it? They've got charts. And they show 10 million people coming up here. And all the Methodists. If he's a Methodist preacher. And if he's a Pentecostal, all the Pentecostals coming. It will never, and let me add this, and now all the message preachers are saying the same thing. They got their charts and they got, right over here, everything. And he's going to say, it's already happened and you didn't know it. It'll maybe, now listen, this is still going on. And he said, I want to hurt you just a little bit. I want to shock you a little bit. It may be one leave Jeffersonville. Just somebody come up missing. They'll say, well, you know, and the rest of them, they won't know. There'll be one leave Georgia. There'll be one leave in Africa. And they'll say there's to be 500 living going in the translation now. That ain't the church body. This is the bride. This ain't the church. This is the bride. See, the church will come up by the thousands, but that is in the next resurrection. They live not the space of 1,000 years. See, but in the bride, if 500 people left the earth this very minute, the world would never know nothing about it. And when he preaches the rapture message in 1965, he said the rapture is a revelation. And the elect get the revelation of the rapture. But what's it all about? It's God in simplicity. And that's, if you make God all complicated, you missed him, because he was not complicated. He didn't come and with great swelling words that you had to go to the dictionary and see what he was talking about. When Jesus, God in flesh, walked this earth, he spoke the common language. But no, they couldn't hear such as that. His name is her name, Jesus Christ. And now, when he's walking the earth again, in his body, you think he's going to change his ways? It's going to be simple. And it'll be according to the Word. It'll be according to the promise.